Hi there, this is savewith.crypto. Okay, so what I did this morning was I set up a like 3 long entries for a Bitcoin USD trade for the $200 challenge account. That's this account here. But at the moment, I'm sort of struggling to sort of get beyond the 200 and something dollars. I could have done it yesterday if I'd have been more on the ball. I could have like closed a trade I had going, and that would now be $400. But I missed it because I was out, and this morning I missed this as well. I missed this like pump up here where it went to beyond 25k, and really annoying because it came back, hit the stop loss, and that was it really. I mean, it did make let's have a look. It did make 4.91% profit, which was whatever that is in Bitcoin. So, not the worst thing in the world, but it would have been nice to make more money. Anyway, I'll just show you the vague strategy I was using for that. I was basically just noting with the VWAP, Standard Deviation Bands version 2 mod indicator that you can get on TradingView. It's a free indicator, by the way. I was noticing with this that, occasionally there will be a wick that comes down to this sort of dotty line here. And then in more severe cases, it will go to the first green line and then the second green line. You can see that back here. The thing about this indicator, it does reset at midnight, which is actually, I think that is now, yeah, it's still midnight, yeah. So that's midnight UTC. So it does something weird at midnight. So I think the best time to trade with this is probably in the mornings, UTC mornings, when it seems to make more sense. And you can see what I'm talking about over here, this kind of price action here, that would have been good. Going further back, you can see here. So what you will also notice as well that each time the candle resets, and this is currently on the 5 minute, each time the candle resets, the bands will change. They will move apart or move up or down or move together. So all I'm going to do is set 3 entries, one here, and one here, on these 3 lines here, the dotted one and the 2 green lines. Set like long entries there. I probably could set short ones up here, but I think Bitcoin's looking quite bullish at the moment, so I think any point in the next few days it might race off up towards 30k. So I want to be prepared for that, and I really want to be in some sort of long position when that happens. So, which is why I'm trying to scale into a nice long with a good entry, and a good entry is what you need. I mean, you don't want to be entering like here and then have it come back and then you'd be all negative, because that's what happened the other day, and that didn't end well. So yeah, so I'm going to set some orders at 3, 4, 5, 8, 2, and I'm going to use 25%, 25%, and 50%. Okay, that's what I'm going to use. So what did I say? Something like 24,574. So let's do that. So 24,574. And I'm going to use 25% of the account for that. Okay, and I'm on 10x leverage. Okay, isolated. So I'm going to set an order there. Okay. And then I'm going to set an order for the same amount at this level here, which is about, it's basically 244441, isn't it? So that's 2441, same amount, just do buy long, confirm, and then put in a third order down here at 24356. So that's 24356, and I'm going to use everything I've got left. Okay, so that's the 3 entries there, you can see. Okay, now what I'll do is, if they don't fill in the next few hours, then I might adjust them, because obviously the VWAP is going to change a little bit. But I just thought I'd just show you what I'm doing at the moment. Now, I'm only doing this whilst the price doesn't seem to know what it wants to do. I mean, it seems to be just kind of meandering around this level, this kind of range here. You know, we're looking at this kind of range sort of here, really, isn't it? And I think that'll be the case until it breaks out of the range, and then it will either go up or down. Let's hope we're the right side of the trade when that happens. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so as I've been making this video, the price kind of went up quite a lot, went actually really quite high, and then it's come right back down again. So it is kind of just on this first dotty line on the VWAP. Now that's probably slightly higher than what I had my entries at. Let me just check. Okay, it's really, really near. So this is the interesting thing. I mean, you know, it did seem like, you know, these entries were like miles away from where we were earlier on. But, you know, all of a sudden we're back here again. So, you know, don't underestimate the amount Bitcoin can move. And by the way, has anyone noticed? I mean, you know, people are still complaining about the price of Bitcoin and everything, but you know, do you remember where we were back in November? Do you remember? So in November we were here around about 15,485. Okay, so since then, okay, we have gone as high as that. So we actually climbed $11,187, which is actually 72.54%, which is quite an incredible increase, isn't it? So if you were buying Bitcoin down here at 15k, I was, congratulate yourself, because you're now 72% up, which is brilliant, isn't it? But of course, what I've got to realise is what I didn't before, was that, you know, when it's up at like 69,000 or whatever, I should have definitely sold some of my Bitcoin so that I could be buying back down there again. I didn't do that because this was my first kind of proper sort of bull run, and at this point I thought it was going to go to 100k, and it didn't. But I don't think I'm alone in that situation. So next time round I will know. Anyway, so let's just have a quick check on this trade. Oh, look, that did actually fill the first order. Okay. And it looks like it's going for the second one. Let me just check that VWAP. Right, I'm going to make sure that bottom one is at something like 24,375. So what's it at? 24,356. Okay, that's all right. It's a little bit lower, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave it like that, and hopefully we'll get some kind of bounce around here. We can make some more money. I think I've actually already made back what I lost last night when I couldn't sleep, and I set a stop loss because I just needed to go to bed, and it lost a little bit. But that's what I need to do in the future. I need to not, you know, keep adding to a position when it's going negative, and I need to just set a stop loss. If it loses, just accept the loss and then look for the next trade. Anyway, I'm very hopeful about this. So if you want to know about this kind of stuff, just go to the free Telegram group, which is savewith.crypto.org/TG. And as ever, please like the video, leave a nice comment, make sure you're subscribed, and above all, tell your friends.